Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia. So there is a new rumor going around, and I do want to clarify that this is a rumor, so I want to say that straight off the bat. This information came from someone who knows someone who works at Maxis, so this could very well be something that is not true at all. However, there has been situations like this in the past where it is accurate information, but there's also been situations where it's not accurate. So I don't think this is something we should go and get so excited about, but I think it's interesting. And it is kind of a thing where we can be like, okay, let's see if this actually happens. So before I get into it, I do want to say the user who posted this was on Twitter and they actually went private. So I wouldn't have known about this if it wasn't for the simscommunity.info. So I'm going to link this down below. There is some other people on Twitter as well who had screenshotted the post before the account went private, but I feel like the Sims community has a very nice laid out article. So I do want to link that below for you guys so you can get all the information. So I'm just going to pop it up on the screen here. It says here, internet rumor, the future of The Sims 4 and Project Renee development. So an unconfirmed source talks about The Sims 4 expansion pack 20 and Project Renee development. So basically, yeah, as I was saying, just a totally random person. It wasn't someone who usually talks about different leaks and has accurate information. It was just someone who claimed they had found out information from somebody else who works at Maxis. So I'm gonna pull up the screenshots here. Okay, so it says here, news I have heard from a friend whose partner works at Maxis. Next expansion after Fairies is the most expensive expansion pack in the history of the franchise that doesn't add a new pet or life stage because of how long it was in development for. But I have been told this is largely due to inflation, as for the last few years, it costs Maxis more money now to develop a single expansion than it did to develop The Sims Medieval, which was an entire spin-off. So before we go any further, I just want to go over that part. This is the part to me where I'm like, okay, is this for real? Because of course, expansion packs have always been the same price, but of course there is inflation happening. So a lot of companies have had to raise their prices. So I'm like, okay, what if expansion pack prices do go up? I don't know. It would make sense with the timing, but I feel like they're already really expensive. But I mean, yeah, it is of course going to cost Maxis more and more money to make the expansion packs due to the situation, how everything is now. So I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about that part. If you think that's really going to happen. The next part, I actually think could be pretty likely. And this is talking about what the expansion pack is going to be. So it says here, it's a vacation pack with a twist that will allow you to customize and create vacations beyond what Outdoor Retreat and Jungle Adventure can do. You will be able to create custom venues that your Sims will engage with on their vacation. There will be a big focus on family vacations, as the existing vacation packs are more focused on adult gameplay. So if I'm gonna get excited about anything in here, it'll be that part. But of course, keep your excitement low because this could be an entire rumor. But as mentioned, things like this have happened before and then it ends up actually being real. A lot of us are assuming the next expansion pack is going to be bands because there was a lot of hints for that. It's very requested. And then some Simmers got a calendar. And for the month of November, there is a picture of bands from The Sims 3, which they did leave hints on other pages of the calendar. Hints that have even already happened, like for example, burglars. So there's definitely hints within that calendar. However, of course, not every page is a hint and some of them are random. November having bands on it could even just be simply indicating that yes, we're gonna get a bands expansion pack, but it doesn't mean it's gonna be in November. So that's another thing. A lot of people also expected a vacation type of pack this summer and instead we're getting the Fairies pack. So I really do feel like we're very overdue for a vacation expansion pack. So I definitely think this could be a thing, and we've gotten surveys and stuff that point towards like a vacation pack. And honestly, if it's going to expand on the vacation system and if it's going to focus on family vacations, which we really don't have yet because yeah, like all the vacation packs we have are mostly focused on adult gameplay and being able to create like custom venues. I don't know if that would be like indicating resorts or something. I don't know. I also saw some stuff on Twitter not too long ago about something to do with the fact that everyone thinks we're getting bans, but in reality, it's like something totally different. So the next paragraph of this part of the post is also interesting. EA are expecting the expansion to sell over 7 to 10 million copies within the first 12 months because they know the themes within the pack are highly requested and that packs with similar focuses have achieved similar success. So the marketing team is already coming up with ideas on how to promote the game. The majority of The Sims 4's profit from expansion packs is reinvested by EA into other games game's development, rather than the game itself. EA set targets with Maxis to deliver a specific amount of expansion packs per year. Okay, so that is a lot of copies for the first 12 months, but they know the themes within the pack are highly requested. And then of course, packs with similar themes have similar success. I mean, we all know that some of the most popular packs all have to do with like family stuff and, seasons, like all of that. People just love it. So if they're going to make a vacation pack that focuses more on family vacation, I can definitely see that performing very well. And then we have some other things that are mentioned here, like kits aren't going anywhere. Despite none in the latest roadmap, Maxis used the profit from kits to invest in free base game updates as EA don't give them much of a budget anymore, since it's now free. They're on pause to see the community feedback of having more functionality within kits, to see if people respond more favorably to them. Then it says Maxis wants to do more cultural worlds and have been trying for years to get a world based on Africa in the game. But higher ups at EA prefer culturally ambiguous worlds as they sell better. Maxis have come up with an idea to please both sides, but they wouldn't tell me what that is. This paragraph, I'm like, iffy about. I don't know. What do you guys think about? I don't know. It's just worded weirdly. I would absolutely love a world based on Africa. That has been requested for I don't even know how many years now. I've been seeing that in my comments for years and years and years and all over social media. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this paragraph. Then it says here, development of some expansions will be developed in Europe instead of the US. So this is interesting. I think that could be a good thing though. So I guess we'll see if that is actually something that happens. And then we have some stuff about Project Renee. Project Renee is going smoothly, and apparently rumors of it being in development trouble or being downgraded are false. It's still the game it was when it was announced. A fully developed online Sims game. So I don't know how I feel about Project Renee. At first it looked good and then it didn't. But then it's saying here it's still the game it was when it was announced. Because yeah, a lot of people feel like it looked nice and then it just got a huge downgrade. So I don't know. With Project Renee, it's just like something where I'm really nervous about it, but I don't really pay too much attention to it because I'm just like, okay, I just want to wait to see how it is when they actually start revealing completed things like trailers and all that. Lastly, it says here, this is what I've been told by the partner of someone who works at Maxis. I tried to ask about other stuff, but they said they didn't want to get their partner in trouble and that everything they told me is what is already told to many creators, minus the sale projections. So it's already semi-public. They wouldn't tell me anything that creators already don't know. I don't know if that's all creators or just some. They didn't know either. Okay, so I actually want to talk about this a little bit. I don't know if that's true at all. Personally, I knew nothing about this at all, but I know there may be higher up creators who do know things a lot sooner and are told things that other people aren't, so I have no idea. And there's no way for me to really find out if that's accurate or not, so who knows? I still don't really feel like it's already semi-public though, either way, if some creators do know about it. Obviously, it's like a smaller group and I would assume they aren't allowed to say anything. To me, that's still unrevealed information that is not ready to be shared yet, but you guys, I want to know what you think down below. Out of this whole thing, I'm just most curious about this vacation expansion pack and if that is going to be the expansion pack for November, even if this information is inaccurate and it's just simply we're getting a vacation pack, but maybe everything else is inaccurate. Maybe the price is not going to raise and none of that. But the expansion theme is on point. I'm happy with that. That's all I can really say because of course this could be a whole rumor. But I want to know what you guys think down below. It's really hard to judge, especially like with the account going on private and them just being someone who knows someone else who has a partner at Maxis. Anyone can kind of say anything they want to say. So I guess it's just a matter of time will tell. It will be a while before we would even like find out things. I guess we can look out for hints in the meantime because usually, the Sims will drop little hints. So I feel like if I start to see any sort of things that would indicate like a summary vacation pack or something like that or anything like tropical, then it's really going to start to seem like, okay, we're likely going to see a vacation pack for November or, sometime at the end of the year. So I want to know your guys' thoughts down below. I also want to know if you would prefer a vacation pack based on like family vacation or if you would have preferred a band's expansion pack because of course those are the two things that I feel like we are most likely to get and that's what a lot of people are thinking as well based off hints, based off highly requested things, all of it. So with that, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I want to know all your thoughts down below. We can have a whole discussion. I love pulling up your guys' comments and doing discussion videos. So if you guys want to comment anything, if you have any thoughts in your head, feel free to leave them down below. And I don't mind long comments at all. I love reading them. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say